Okay, okay, no way. So, dude, I've been at sand crabs, getting up to 72 strength, right? And I've been doing all of my easy clue scrolls like immediately. And I've just been like blasting open the casket, just opening it immediately to see what I get, basically. I get a freaking iron plate body G worth 440k. That's amazing from an easy clue. Oh, dude, I just upgraded myself tenfold. Look at that. You know, the best part about all of this was I think the past 5 clues I've done have been incredibly rewarding. Well, okay, I shouldn't say incredibly, but I did get this powdered wig last time, which, okay, it's only worth 10k, but it's sweet. I've actually been I've enjoyed wearing it a lot. And I got a black plate body G. I mean, I made at least 200k off of clues, and I've gotten a unique item at the very least almost every clue, like these plate skirts. Plate skirts love me, by the way. Even on my Iron Man, I have like 3 or 4 of them. So basically in this episode, I'm going to talk about the things I've been up to, because I won't lie, I haven't been PKing a lot. However, I have been progressing the account quite a bit. So basically I'm just going to show you what I've been up to, and some of the progress I've made, and some of the future goals. I think just about everyone wants to share their progress of their account, and I think mine is very relative to PKing, especially the convenience aspect of it. So let's go ahead and start with my skill updates. I got 71 strength. I actually just got 72. My combat is completely skewed towards strength now. I did get 77 range, 74 magic. As far as combat skills go, that's about it. I did get prayer, and you'll notice 53 thieving, which means yes, I have done desert treasure, but we'll talk about that in a second. That's it for combat skills. Now, I did get 65 construction, 76 fletching, and 55 slayer. So, basically with construction, this is a very significant one because I can now, at 50, mount a glory, and at 65 I get a restoration pool, which I will now show you how to use, and show you why it is so useful. So at 50 construction you can mount a glory, so you can teleport to your house. Once you're at your house, you can run up to the mounted glory, which is a glory hung on the wall upon a little plaque, and basically you can use it as a normal glory with unlimited charges. So here we have it on the wall here. So basically, if you right click it, you will see all of the regular glory options, and you can have an unlimited teleport to all these places, and all it costs is whatever teleport runes it costs to your house. Now this is particularly useful for PKing, because basically after a fight you can tab out to your house and then return to Edgeville almost immediately, like so. So you tab to your house, go press teleport to Edgeville, and there you have it, and you are basically back at Edgeville. Now, at 65, you get the restoration pool. So let's say you go spec out a kid in the wilderness. Whoops. Yeah, whatever. Basically, you just get out of a fight, or you fail a spec, or whatever, and you decide to tab out back to home. Well, you tab out, back at home, drink your restoration pool, and would you look at that? 100% special attack has been regained, so now you're ready for your next fight. So that is also incredibly useful because, as you know, there is a lot of waiting for your spec. Well, if you get 65 construction, no more! Now, the next thing I did was I switched my spawn to Edgeville. This costs 5 million coins, but it is the utmost useful thing I've ever done for PKing. So basically, you go to this witch in the jail cell, and basically, you give her 5 mil coins, and she will switch your spawn to Edgeville. Now, when you die, no matter where you are, you will go here and respawn at this point, which makes running back into the wilderness quite easy, especially if you die a lot. Now, the next thing that I've accomplished, which I'm particularly proud of, is getting the decorative top and Zamorak Halo, or God Halo, from Castle Wars. Together they are 380 Castle Wars tickets. So basically you use them on Perdu, and he will fix them once they are broken. So basically what happens when you die, they appear on the ground like so, and you simply pick them back up, go visit Perdu, and you will use them on him, and he will charge you to repair them. It's 5k for the tops, and 30k for the halo. Now this is really amazing because, first of all, they look fantastic, and you can always repair them, and they're actually pretty much best in slot for pures. The top is equivalent to iron plate body, or the halo is equivalent to, I suppose, an iron full helm. But they look far better, and the halo has a prayer bonus. And you can always get it back under 20 wilderness, level 20 wilderness. Anything past that, and I believe you will lose it forever. I'm not sure exactly how that works. I'm not willing to risk it to find out. So one of the next things that I've done would be fletching. So I have gotten my fletching up to 76. It is, I don't want to say it's too profitable, but you can make a little bit of money off of it. But other than that, it's very cheap, if not free, to train. Now, at 75, or wait, I believe it's 70 to make U-longs. At that point, you basically get 100% free magic and fletching XP by basically buying U-log bowstrings, nature runes, crafting or fletching the logs into longbows, stringing them, and then alching them. This is, yeah, so that'll give you an unlimited supply of alching for free, so you no longer have to worry about what to alch when you have fletching. And that was probably one of the best decisions I've ever done, because now I don't have to worry about researching things to alch. The next thing that I want to mention is the leaf-bladed sword. So I did get 55 Slayer. The leaf-bladed sword for a G-Mauler is definitely best in slot. So that makes training a lot faster and easier. I think I nearly doubled my XP gain while training strength with it, and it is totally worth it. It took me about 2 days from 40 to 55. I cannoned a lot of my tasks. But basically the specs on it are far superior to other options, such as the Ancient Staff. And yeah, I highly recommend you get it. It is far more accurate than that of the Brine Saber or Rune Simi. Alongside the leaf-bladed sword and other leaf-bladed equipment, you can also use the broad arrows and the broad bolts, which are ammunition, which are as powerful as adamant. I believe they're between adamant and rune. They are quite good, and they are cheap to use. So, not to mention, it's a pretty good thing to buy. That way you can just stock up on those for all your PvM or boss fights or whatever, anything that you don't want the very best for. So, those are actually really fantastic to have. One of my favorite things to have unlocked. 55 Slayer, totally worth it. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is a decently large deal in any Pure's life, and that would be the gaining of prayer levels. So, recently, I did complete Desert Treasure, which, as you know, requires, well, doesn't necessarily require, but yields a minimum of 15 prayer due to the requirement quests, Priest in Peril, and Restless Ghost. Now, this does give me access to the prayer Superhuman Strength. Now, I did get 16 by accident, but that's okay, because I do not mind it. It is suggested to keep your prayer on an odd number because it is less likely to level you up. So essentially, I have these two prayers now, which will give me more accurate and harder hitting specs, which in theory will give you more kills. I actually recently met a guy while I was PKing, and he said that 1 prayer is for looks, and 15 prayer gets you the kills. So hopefully that's the case. But anyway, I have that, and now I have the Ancient Spellbook unlocked, which is a ton of fun to use. Although I do need 82 for it to really work well. Another thing I did get is the rune pouch. Now, I did get this 100% legit, which I think is really awesome. So if you don't know what the rune pouch is, basically it's a bounty hunter reward, which you can buy from points from the bounty hunter reward system. I believe it is 1.2 mil. I had no idea I was so close. And basically it holds up to 3 types of runes for you. So basically it turns 3 inventory spaces into 1, which is absolutely fantastic. However, you will lose it in the wilderness, so it's really only good for PVM or anything outside of PKing, but that's okay, and it is totally worth getting. Well, thank you very much for sticking around to the end. I do appreciate that. I am very proud of this progress, and I hope you enjoyed yourself and or possibly learned something. So, I will see you next time, definitely with some PKing, and yeah, hopefully we'll have some fun. Like, comment, subscribe if you so choose. I love you, goodbye.